really glad you joined me today for the HIIT session, so the high intensity interval training. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to make those intervals fairly long. They're going to be 8 minutes long, but each exercise you're going to be doing for 2 minutes. Then you move on to the other exercise for the next 2 minutes, and we do that twice round. So each round is 8 minutes long. My intensity I've added up by not particularly making it high impact, but I have made it high weight. So I'm going to go from medium heavy to heavy weights. I'm using 4, 5 and 6 kilogram weights here today, and I'll count it out as we go. What you also need is you need a mat, you need enough room to move about in, bottle of water, take it whenever you like. Okay, if we're ready for that quick warm up, we will be going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm just getting a little turn each side. I've already got my zip and hollow on. Yeah, get me that turn, make that turn bigger. Keeping the hips to the front, core pulled in, shoulders back and down. Lovely, good. I'm going to come over the top, little reach. Yes, putting those belly button into spine. 4, 3. I'm going to do a step touch here, a little step touch, out and back. Long straight arms. I'm just pushing them back each time. Lovely, good. Nice and strong. Good. I'm going to come up over my head, up on my toes here, and reach. Nice big circle. Now bring it in. Open out between the shoulder blades, out. Then in. Very good. Out with the legs. I'm going through that roll. Then round the other way. Feel it in the backs of the legs. Down on one side, down, up. Good, pushing that bottom back. Remember getting that nice straight back, up out of the hips. Lovely, good. Come together. I'm going to walk it forward. Just dropping it down, wide at the front, narrow at the back, into that V step. Arms to keep moving the whole time. Good, just warming those muscles up for me. Okay, other leg, out. Get me that drop. Feel it in the fronts of the thighs. Good, got 4 more. 4. 2 more. I'm going to get a little drop here. Just a little drop. So I'm just coming down, front of that thigh, put the knee on the floor. Lovely, good. Put the hand there, get me that reach. And coming up, I'm going to push up through that leg, and then I'm just going to do that again. Coming low, put that knee on the floor, up and reach and push it back. Good work. On the other side, getting it low and long, pushing it onto the floor, feeling that front of thigh stretch, put the hand in, put that up and that turn, come back to the middle, get a little push off, coming down, hand on the floor, get me that reach up and over, coming back to the middle, come up. I'm going to stay here for my little runner forward, just getting that knee up. Good. 4, 3, get ready to change. I put that foot on the floor, put the foot on the floor and change. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Little jog here, out and in, out and in, out and in. Just make it quick. Good. Now bring that underneath you. Just up. Take those feet off the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1, and give it a shake out. My first 2 minutes of work is going to be into a curtsy lunge. I'm going to take a medium heavyweight with me. I'm going to go for a 4 on this. It's going to be lifted over my head. I do my curtsy lunge. I come up, but then I put my other leg up to get that pulled down, and then I'll do the curtsy lunge again with that weight over your head. So think shoulder blades down and in, rib cage down and in, zip and hollow on. I'm going to put that timer on, so grab me the weight that you want to use. You will get a beep after a minute of work. My hands are up. Lovely, good. So I'm going to over, come up, I get a squeeze. Now it's my other leg, goes over, comes up, get that squeeze. Hands up, over, come up, get that squeeze. Lovely, good. Going down. Lovely, good. Come up. Get that squeeze. Going down. Come up. Get that squeeze. Lovely, good. Over. Come up. squeeze on the other leg, dropping down, long arms all the time, up, good, down, come up, get that squeeze down, really feel it on your lats when you're there, rib cage down and in, lovely, good, over the other leg, that's it, your arms will get a little bit tired on this, they're up the whole time, we're building that strength up though, dropping it down, come up, here's your first minute, so you know where you are, got another minute to go, lovely, good, squeeze it down, lovely, really feel and bring those elbows down into the waist each time, come up, squeeze, good, going down, come up, give me that squeeze, back with that lunge, that curtsy lunge, lovely, good, coming up, give me that lift, good work, coming up, squeeze, dropping it down, feeling it in the arms now, that long weight, good, put your arm down, come up, give me that squeeze, time check going on, 15 seconds to go, drop down, come up, give me that squeeze, good work, rib cage down in, 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done, we're coming to the floor, my next one, 2 minutes of work, is going to be a bear stance. But this time I'm putting a heavier weight onto my back here. Okay, so pick a weight. This can be done without a weight, but I'm here on my bear stance. So I'm going to come up in my bear stance, put my knees down, bring an arm across just to touch the opposite shoulder. Come up, go down, and shoulder. Are we ready to go? Zip and hollow on, core work done. Toes pointed under, here we go. Come up, go down, touch that shoulder, come up. Lovely, good. Give me that lift. Belly button pulled in. Work on my pecs, my elbows just moving back towards me slightly. Lift and down. So my arms still working just in a different way on this next 2 minutes before we go back to our curtsy. Good, so just lifting it off each time. Coming up, down. My back does not change shape. Just about halfway through now until we start our second minute on this. That's where the intensity comes from here. Lovely, not only that weight, that 2 minutes of work. Here's your second minute. Lovely, good. Bring it up. Again, don't rush it. Hold it at the end here. I've just got my feet off the floor. My knees rather off the floor. My feet are on the floor. Up. Otherwise I'd be levitating. Good trick. Okay. Knees just coming off the floor. Good work. Feel it through the pecs. My arms can feel that work because they've done that lift for me already. And I'm about to go back to that lift. So if you can, stay with that medium heavy weight. So try and stay with that 4. Good, then that's a little touch. Touch it each side. Good work. And well done, that is your full 2 minutes. Are we ready with that curtsy lunge? Arms are up, and here we go. Arms are up, give me that curtsy lunge. As I come up, it's the other leg, I get that pull down. Think about it on your lats as well. Come up, squeeze it down. Lovely, good. That goes to lunge back, come up, opposite leg. Then that's the leg that does me my curtsy lunge for me. Good work. Bringing it down. Drop it down. Come up. Squeeze it down. Lovely, good. Good, we start to feel it on those arms. Remember, 2 minutes and you'll be done. curtsy lunge over. And this is your first minute done. You're doing good, well done. I know, feel that work. Drop that down, come up, pull down on each one. My arms up over my head, nice and strong. Squeeze, drop down, come up. Lovely, good. Dropping down, come up. You have 27 seconds left. Good work, coming up. We have done all the hard work on this. Lovely, good. Drop, lift, bring it up for me. I'm not leaning back when that knee comes up. Remember, squeeze. Last few seconds, we're in single figures now, guys. Who can do? Last little bit now. 3, 2, 1. Well done. I'm back on the floor. Here we go. Hands underneath my shoulders, knees underneath my hips, my toes are under. Come up to that there stance. Feel that on your core. Drop down, just touch your shoulder. Up, down. Just touching that shoulder. Good work. Good. 1 minute 20 left. Core always pulled in, belly button into spine. Going against gravity there, up towards the ceiling with that belly button. Good work. Stay in your box all the time, don't let those knees drop out. Keep that weight secure on your back. Here we go, second minute. You're doing really well. No, it's tough on the arms on this one. My core is helping me all the time. Fronts of my thighs. With that little bear stance coming up each time. Drop and over. Good work. Up. Seconds to go. Here we get that lift. 20 seconds now. Just touching that shoulder each time. Everything stays stable. That weight stays stable. My back nice and flat the whole time. Just keeping that weight on my lower back. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. This time we are moving on. I'm going to take that weight off. Here we go with a 5, and then I'm going to use 2 5s, but first of all, I've just got that 1 5. Okay, I'm here in a wide stance, there, push, and up. As it goes down, I change over arms, that snatch and that lift. Okay, here we go. We are straight on, 3, 2, 1. Okay, nice straight back, get me that snatch. Get me that lift. Come back down. Lovely, good. Change over arms. Snatch. Lift. Lovely, good. Stay low for that swap over. And up. And down. Change over arms. Give me that lift. That's it, good. So my legs do get that little bounce at the bottom there before I change it over. When I get that lift, I've got my abs pulled in. 1 minute 20 to go. You're doing good. Up. Challenge yourself each time. Up. My core pulled in. And get me that lift. And lift. Here's my second minute. That nice straight back all the time. Low on the legs to get that snatch and that lift. My shoulders staying even. Good, just keep on checking your positioning here. Nice and strong. lift. Good. Drop. Nice and straight. Get me that lift. Good work. And up. 20 seconds now. Good. Into single figures now. Keep it strong. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. I'm going to stop that timer there. And we're ready for that next bit of our session. My second exercise on this second set. Option, you can walk it out, you can walk it in, and I'm just going to get one lift, and then I'll do that again and get the lift on the other side. Protect your back all the time. Okay, or you can do me, jump out, jump in, give me one lift, and then jump out, jump in, and then it's the other arm. Okay, are we ready to go? Put your weights down there. We are straight on. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do a jump out, a wide jump back in again for that frog. Jump out, jump back in. Now really get your weight back on your heels to get me that lift. Lovely, good. And give me that lift. Remember, you can be walking it. You can decide not to do the lift, but if you can, get me that jump each time. Lovely, good. Those legs will tire, especially on that frog lift. Drop. In. Sit back on your heels. Give me that lift. Looking after your spine all the time. Lovely, good. So remember that intensity, that 2 minutes of work. So do pace yourself before we go back to that snatch and lift. Back on my heels. Good. It shows me my 1 minute through. Lovely, good. Walking back, walking in or jumping on both of those. Lovely, good. Drop out, drop back in. Back on my heels to get a nice strong lift. Good work. Drop in. I'm just balanced on those weights. Out, in, and then keeping my back really nice and straight here so I'm not rolling over. Jumping out, jumping in. Give me that lift. Lovely, good. 25 seconds left. You've done all the hard work. Good, back on your heels. Give me that lift. Drop back. Good, because my legs not coming up too straight. There is work to be done on those legs. All the time, jumping out, jumping back in. 3, 2, 1. And good work. I'm straight onto that snatch and lift. Here we go. Drop down. Core all the time helping me. That little bounce, remember, at the bottom. So my thighs are going to feel it. Lovely, good. Get me that little drop. And in. Snatch it. Lift it up for me. Good. Drop, snatch and lift. And up. Good work. I've got 1 more minute here. Really feeling it in those legs, but my core helping me to get a good stance each time. Then give me that lift. Again, go at your own pace. That's it, but good. Keeping that nice straight back. Good work. Bouncing those legs. We'll get those legs to work. Good. Dropping down. My core pulled in the whole time. That snatch and lift. 20 seconds to go. We don't do this again, remember. We're now 6 minutes, coming up to 6 minutes through our 8. We've just got 2 more minutes of this. Second one to do for me. Up, lift. aerobic. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Are we ready to do the jump out or the walk out? Okay, so here we go. Then I jump in. I get one lift. I'm back on my heels for this, and I've really got my belly button pulled in towards my spine. So I know my back is straight at that point. And I've just got that frog jump in each time. Back on my heels. Get me that one lift. Good work. Try and keep that heavier weight if you can. It's going to take me up to 16 minutes of work. So my last 2 minutes on this one. Coming down to that 1 minute marker. Keep that going, keep that concentration. I know harder when we're doing 2 minutes, but really keep that concentration up of what's happening each time. Remember, you can be walking out and walking in. That'll be good. Or that jump out, jump in. 1 more minute left before our final circuit. And give me that lift. Good, back and lift. Back on my heels each time before I get that lift. Good work. Looking after my back the whole time on that jump out. I've really got my zip and hollow on. Jump in and get me that lift. Good work. 30 seconds. My last one is on the mat. Good, get me that lift. Down into single figures, rolling in on that 16 minutes of work. You're doing really good. Well done. 3, 2, 1, and good work. Well done. Here, I'm just going to stall that for a second, take a quick water break, and then put my mat a long way. I just want that length through my mat. I'm going to be taking a 5 with me for this. Okay, so turning that mat around, length at the front and the back. Lovely, good. We're lying down on our backs on that mat. Again, all about that core work. And then I'm going to be coming up and sitting up on that one. Next one's no weights. So, my first 2 minutes of work, my one weight over my head, my rib cage down and in by this point. Straight or bent legs, drop down, put both feet down, come up, curl all the way through, and then drop down again. So again, that is our first 2 minutes. Are we ready? Grab me that weight, I'll put the timer on, and here we go. We're already on. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Over my head, long legs or bent legs. Long leg drop or bent leg drop. Lovely, good. Onto the floor, bring the weight over your head. Put your head up, come up, sit up nice and tall. Remember what I say about that straight back on that part. Legs up, one drop, the other drop. Both go down, over your head, come up, and get me that lift. Good work. Over your head. One leg drop. The other leg drop. Good. Both go down. Arms come over your head, but don't use that momentum. Do the roll through and the roll back down. This is your 1 minute marker. 1 minute gone of this last 8 minutes. Good work. Up, roll up. Give me that lift, nice and strong with that straight back. Rolling back down, put your arms back over your head. Good, so again, I'm testing my core with my arms over my head. Lovely, good. Legs go down, arms come up. And lift. And roll back down. Back over your head. Up. Drop. And drop. Lovely, good. Legs drop down. Arms come over. I roll up. And do me that lift. Good work. Drop. And drop. helping me. Arms over my head, my ribcage stays low. My ribcage still stays low to get me that lift. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm coming onto my side, bend legs, I'll sit back on my hips, and it's a touch. Now think about that other shoulder as well. Don't hang into that shoulder. Squeeze. That's all about my obliques here and my core. Squeezing it in. Squeeze it in. Now do make sure that your knees are coming in as well, because it's much easier just to bring those heels around to the back. So again, think about those knees coming in. Now think about your shoulder again. Squeeze through. I'm sitting back on that hip. Good, lovely. So I'm not right on my hip. I'm on my glute as well, and then I have to think about my abs being pulled in, my back is off the floor, my knees are coming in, my arm is going down, and I'm getting that squeeze. And I'm just heading each time for the outside where my little toe would be on my trainer. Lovely, good. 1 minute gone. Let's do that second minute. We're only doing this once on this side, once on the other side on the next way through. Lovely, good. So again, keep control if you can the whole time. Lovely, good. If you need to put one leg down and get me the squeeze like that, you can also do that. If you're finding this second minute really difficult, I want you to get that squeeze. Okay, if you can, both legs though, out and back, sitting back on that hip before I start that long leg drop again. Keep on checking that you're up and out of that shoulder, you're not really sinking into it. Got that work. Lovely, good. Squeeze it in for me. Squeeze it in. Front and back on that oblique. Good work. Three, two, one. I'm straight on with that weight over my head. So holding it over my head. I can really feel it now in the oblique. That was bringing me up each time. Had to be my right oblique. Roll it over, up, up, and reach. Roll. Weight back down onto the floor. Come up. Give me that drop. Give me that drop. Both legs go down. So even on those both legs going down, remember your zip and hollow. That is part of your exercise. And again, that roll through. Coming up. Half a leg drop. If you need to do a half a leg drop, here it is. And then dropping those legs down, bring those arms over. I'm not using the momentum of that over. Bring that up. Roll it back down, back over my head, bring those knees in, and then single leg or bent leg drop. Here's your 1 minute marker. Good work, well done. So we know now we've only got 1 more minute of this. Then my last exercise for 2 minutes we're going to be on the other side, working that oblique and core. Here it is, core, legs, lovely, good, going down, my abs, get me that roll up. Abs to stabilise and get that lift. Lovely, good. Roll back down, over your head. Legs come in. Give me that drop. Give me that drop. Lovely, good. Both drop down, over your head. Coming up. You have got 20 seconds left. You have been doing great up to this point. Remember, just challenge yourself all the time. Lovely, good. So you can go from bent leg to straight leg or the other way round. Drop. Really feeling it around my core now. Up. Belly button pulled in. My zip and hollow on. Lovely, good. Get that roll. All under control. Give me that drop. Give me that drop. And good work. 3, 2, 1. Are we ready for our last 2 minutes of exercise? You've done really well. Then we just get a quick stretch out. Okay, here we are. On the other side. Ready to go. And in and out. So again, think about where you are on that shoulder, that you haven't dropped through and dropped back on it. Come up and out of that shoulder. And remember to bring the knees in. It's not just a knee bend. I bring it in so I can reach towards that little toe with my hand. All the time, my zip and hollow is on, so I'm just on one hip. I have to look after my lower back. Lovely, good. You have got 1 minute. Coming down now to 1 minute 20 left. Good work, well done. There. Squeeze. So that you've got that high intensity interval training, longer intervals, higher in the intensity of that work. Good work, well done. Just coming down, dropping. Remember, if you want to do with one leg only, you can. You'll still get that. We're in our last minute now. But if you can, both knees. Knees do come in as well as your heels. I bend the knees and I bring them in. And again, all that work through my core, through my oblique, up on my top half here. Lovely, good. Can we go now? Last 40 seconds. Good, come with me now, squeeze. You've all done it all really well, all the way through, good work. Challenge yourself all the time. Only coming down when you have to. Okay, lovely, good. 20 seconds now. The last 20 seconds of our 8 minutes of exercise on this third round. Good work. Just getting that reach out for that toe. And here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are done. Good work. I'll bring you off that timer. I'll hold to exit that. And I'm going to stop that music. And we're going to get a long stretch out. So my hip flexors are going to enjoy that. Point with my toes. And then reach up over my head. Let my rib cage come up and out. Just a big long stretch all the way through. Stretching out those abs. I have got that arch underneath my back. But then I'm going to pull my belly button in. The tops of my legs, the tops of my arms start to come off the floor. Okay, reach it up and over, stretch between the shoulder blades, and then push down with those shoulders down away from the ears. One leg comes up, the other leg comes up. I bring that in, little hamstring stretch, just bring that in there. So again, you can see where your heart rate can really come up with those weights, with that pace of work, but also with that length of work as well, that 2 minutes. Good work. Bring that across. Reach through for that thigh, and remember that glute stretch with my foot flex. Do not lose that stretch out on the glute by making your outside of your shin do the stretch instead. Okay, lovely, good. So take that off. I've already got my other leg up there. I start to pull it in, try to keep it as straight as I can. Try not to bounce it around, just pulling it in. And then if it relaxes off, I just pull it in a bit more. And then that just goes over. I reach through for my thigh. Lovely, good. Keep my foot flexed for that glute stretch. Good work, lovely. Putting that foot down. And then I'm just going to slowly unroll and come up. I come over to my front. I'm going to go into that downward dog position. So again here, feet wide or right behind you, whatever works for you. Pushing up. Now feel it as the upper back stretch. Down over the lower back, down over the backs of my legs, down into my heels. Really get the most out of that stretch. Your head can just be through your arms. And then I'm going to walk all the way back. Then I'm going to bend my knees. And then going to unroll and come up. Good work. Just opening out that chest for me. Opening out. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to get a little up and over stretch. Really just taking my rib cage away from my hip bone here. Lovely, good. And then on the other side. And again coming up. I'm going to do a swoosh through. Down, up, lift. Bring it down into the centre. Big breath in, and then remember, abs on the way out. And very well done. If you match that with those heavier weights each time, with that repetition, you know you've really gone through the HIIT session. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed teaching it to you, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.